And then ride a figure 8, ride a circle to the left. More bend in them, needs to bend a little bit more. And ride it forward again. And last to trot. Rising trot for now. On the foot. It's pretty good with that umbrella. Most of them are how hard it is actually. And come across the arena, then turn right. And with your feet, a downward transition. Then up to the trot again. See if you can let the reins a little bit longer. Come down the center line. On the proper diagonal. Turn left at the end. Bend them more through your leg and help it with the rein if you have to. Change across the diagonal. Sorry about the leg. Come down the center line and ride a figure 8 at X. Start out to the right. And then ease off on the reins when you've got the right frame and bend. Push his rib cage out to the right, bend them to the left. On the proper diagonal, good, and stop at X. It's soft. Yeah. Okay, shorten your reins and back up a few steps. Okay, don't move sideways or he'll just spread his legs further apart. So shorten the reins some more, quite a bit. Then bend the elbows, sit back and squeeze them with your seat backwards and soften with your seat every time you feel a step coming on, and then already squeeze them for the next step so you don't lose your momentum. So squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze them, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. Okay? So you need, instead of moving right and left with your body, you need to back up as if you're backing up your own body. Good enough, good enough. So if you were on your own 2 feet and backed up, you wouldn't wiggle left and right. You would just kind of step back. Do a turn on the forehand. Move his hindquarters to your right. That's good enough. And walk on. Turn left at B. Left on center line, then leg yield to your right. Wake him up. Okay. Soften when he does the right thing. Angle him a slight bit more towards, yeah. And walk forward. Trot. And then soften again. Ask him to come on the bit and then hold him for a moment and then soften. And ask him for canter. Let the reins go to the buckle. Okay. On the large circle. Turn in your torso, open your left leg a little, yeah, good. On the buckle, don't pull it in too far. And a downward transition to the trot, on the buckle. Change your direction. So when you're neck reining him now, just lift the rein a little bit and then really turn in your torso, step in the stirrup to the side that you want to go. You might not bend perfectly here. Just see if you can stay between the reins. Change across the diagonal. Move your hand a little. Yeah. And when he stays between the reins, he finds comfort there. If he digs out, use your legs to push him in. Put your reins in the left hand. Put your whip in the right hand. The whip can be straight up instead of down. Yeah. And now when you turn left and he doesn't go, you can, with the upward whip, like you can move it down a little bit and help him come across. But you're not on the buckle anymore. What's happening here?
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah. Don't go to, hold the whip right in front of you. Oh, up. Yeah, in the center of you. Large circle. Turn in your torso. Move your hand a little bit, up and over. Yeah, yeah. And go down the center line. Good. Turn right at the end. Now change your rein hand and your whip hand when you turn right. So that you put the reins in the hand in the direction that you're going. Get on the proper diagonal, even on the long rein. Come down the center line. At X, between B and E, write a figure 8. Look where you're going. Good. Before you bring the reins over, move them up about a half a foot on towards his ears. Yeah, and then move them over. There. If he doesn't come around, use the whip to help him. Yeah. Change rein hand and whip hand. Good. Get on the proper diagonal. Okay, have the reins about 1 foot shorter, but still hanging. And even. Okay, turn left at the wall. Over here. Ask him to canter and canter a large circle. Turn in your torso, yeah, good. Change across the diagonal. And trot at X. Down here at F, between F and A, we're asking for a canter again. On the circle. Where's your seat? The downward transition. Pick the reins up. Get a nice soft feel to his mouth. Pick up the reins. Get a nice soft feel to his mouth. Ride him on the bit for a minute. You get to use 2 hands. Don't hit him over the head with the whip. Good. Change across the diagonal, extend the trot. Bend them around your leg here. Bend them, bend them. Straight in. Good. Change your diagonal. Boy, oh boy. I should get $1 for every time I have to say that. I'd be rich by tonight. Good. When he's nice and soft to your hands, let the reins go again to where you had them before. About 1 foot from the buckle. Quite a large circle. down the center line. Let the reins go, lay them in front of your saddle, no reins in your hands. Turn left at the end. Move your hand as if you have a rein in your left hand and you're riding a baby horse. So you're kind of moving it out as if you're like this. Kind of lead him out. Come across the arena to the left. Yeah. Help him with the whip. Good. Turn right at the end. Change your whip, yes. Step in your right stirrup. Good. Step into the stirrup to the side that you want to go to. And even move the toe away from him on that side to make him a little opening. Ride a large circle. Let's straighten out those reins, they're slipping down on the right. Come down the center line. Push them with your left leg. Good. And stop at X. Good. Turn on the forehand, move the hindquarters to your left. The other left. Put your leg way back. Give him time, yeah, good. Good. Ooh. Give him time. Watch the reins. Lean over to your right and see if you can rub him with the whip on his bum. Help a little bit with the inside rein, not a whole lot. Help him a little bit with the inside rein. Yeah. Rub him on there. Good. Good. Lay the reins down again. And walk on. Turn right at the wall. Trot. You can switch your whip back and forth in your hands and you help him with the whip. And trot. On a large circle. Between F and A, ask him to canter. You can hold the buckle if you feel more comfortable. Step in your right stirrup if you want to come across. Okay, trot him, just trot him. Come across the arena. Open your right hand as a rein hand. Help him with the whip on that side. Look where you're going. Open, step in your stirrup. Turn right at the end again. Yeah. And trot. Turn right again, across the arena. Turn left at the end. Move your whip to your right hand. Good. Trot. Come down the center line. Turn left at 8. Straighten out your reins. Come large circle. Act more like you have a rein. Your hand just goes back. Act like you have a rein. Like lead them out there. Change across the diagonal. Lead them out there. Yeah. Lead them out there with your hands way out. Let them see your hand. Don't pull it behind your body. You can't see it there. Move it out to the side. More to the side. Let them see it. Move it out to the side between your leg and his ear. That far forward. You're too far back. Yeah, there. Come across the arena. Straighten out your reins. Turn right. Yeah. Turn right across the ring. Yeah, there you go. Down here, we'll come down the center line. When you're riding straight ahead, keep your hands side by side. So when you make a move, it means them. Yeah, pull the rein out further. Pull the imaginary rein out further away from him. Imagine you're riding a baby that's never been ridden before. Good.